Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. After my recent opaque earth red comparison video, I thought that it might be fun to take a look at my transparent PR101 watercolors. I don't have a whole load of these, so it shouldn't take too long, so let's get started. First we have Winsor & Newton Burnt Sienna. In the past I've always preferred my burnt sienna to be a PBR7, but the more I try PR101 burnt siennas, the more I'm starting to like them. And this Winsor & Newton burnt sienna is, it's a particularly nice one in my opinion. And next we have Daniel Smith Transparent Brown Oxide. Now this one flows so nicely on the wet paper. As you can see, this one's a very different colour to the previous paint, so we can't really compare, but it does show how much variety you can find from the PR101 pigment. I mean, it can go from like the reds you saw in my opaque earth red video to the browns and oranges you see here. Yeah, this Daniel Smith paint's really nice. It could be a great burnt umber alternative, I think. Next up is Schmincke Horror Transparent Sienna. Oh, this is another paint that flows really nicely on the wet paper. I do also have the Schmincke regular burnt sienna. I didn't include it in this video as it's not a single pigment PR101. Yeah, for some reason they decided to mix the PR101 with a black. I mean, it's okay for a burnt sienna, but yeah, I think this paint is probably a better solution for someone who wants a single pigment. Swatching it out here, it's a bit more vibrant than the Winsor & Newton, I think, but we'll have to see if that's still the case when it's dry. Okay, now onto the final paint, and this one is Turner Transparent Red Oxide. I've not got much experience with Turner paints, but this one looks pretty good to me. It doesn't move a whole lot on the wet paper. And it's a lot more orange than the Schmincke and Winsor & Newton. It kind of has this funny texture to it. Yeah, but it does look good to me. I mean, I like the colour. So that's all four of them swatched out. And here they are when completely dry. So what do you think? I really like the Winsor & Newton Burnt Sienna. I'm pretty sure that it will replace my PBR7 Burnt Sienna in the future. And this Daniel Smith Transparent Brown Oxide, yeah, very beautiful paint. I mean, just look at that lovely granulation there. The Schmincke Transparent Sienna looks okay to me. I think I prefer the Winsor & Newton though. I mean, the Schmincke did lose quite a bit of saturation as it dried. I think the Turner looks great here actually. I mean, it's lovely and saturated, you know, but it did have this kind of weird texture when I painted it out. It kind of felt a bit gummy. I think all four are very nice paints. I don't actually have all that much experience with transparent PR101s. I mean, I do love my opaques, like the light oxide red and Indian red. But when it comes to siennas and browns, I've always gone the PBR7 route. Do you have much experience with transparent PR101s? And what's your view on the PBR7 or PR101? Would you trade your PBR7 Burnt Sienna and Burnt Umber for the Winsor & Newton Daniel Smith here? Let me know in the comments. Oh, and are there any transparent PR101s you recommend I try? Thank you all for watching. I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye bye.